Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's video is going to be a little different. I am trying kind of ASMR, but also just a calming, soothing self-care video. I have on a little bit of makeup, and so I thought I would go through my evening skincare routine, something that I like to do when I need just a little extra something, and when I want to take a little bit more time. So these are not all products that I use on a regular basis. This is more like once a month, maybe twice a month if I can get away with it. So I thought that I would just do this and see how it goes. And if you like it, please like the video, leave me a comment. And yeah, this will probably be a little bit longer as well. So I do understand if it's not your taste, but hopefully you will enjoy it if it's something that you're interested in. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I need to get the little bit of makeup I have off along with my sunscreen. I have a mini size of the True Botanicals Calm Ginger Turmeric Cleansing Balm. So this is what it looks like. And it does have that yellowish tint that you tend to get from ginger and turmeric. So I just took a nice little slab there. We're just going to wipe that away. And now that the makeup and sunscreen is off, I'm going to use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. This is a super gentle cleanser. It's a gel-like consistency. Cleanses the skin without drying it, and it's very gentle for anyone. Now we're just going to wipe that away gently. Now, normally I would put on my Clarins Double Action Serum, I think it's called, or I would use my xoxo exfoliating toner. However, when I like to do self-care and take a little extra time, I like to do a mask or two. Today I'm going to do two to show you how you can do that if you would prefer. I have this Ulta Beauty charcoal clay mask. I already have it cut open. So let's see. So it is a gray charcoal. Make sure you leave some space around your eyes just to be on the safe side. And I'm all ready. Now, I think this can be used 10 to 15 minutes. With my sensitive skin, I tend to only do 5. And so that's what we're going to do today. It does say that it renews the complexion for a clean, refreshed skin. It has activated charcoal, which helps draw out impurities. There's kaolin clay, which mattifies. There's also menthol, which cools and soothes. It does say to rinse off with warm water. So that's what we are going to do. So it's already been approximately a minute. So we're going to give it just a few more. Rinse my hands. I hope that wherever you are, that you are having a wonderful day. I will tell you that I never imagined that I would be on camera with a clay mask on. But we do things not just for ourselves, but sometimes to help others. And I hope this is one of those things, to see that it's okay to just be you, and it's okay do things that you need to do to feel better or to recharge or refresh. And taking some extra time, a couple days a month, is my way of recharging, aside from just taking time to rest. It is nice to get away from the screens. I have cut way back on how much TV I watch. I'm trying to cut back on social media, though it is difficult because, you know, I'm a creator, and so I need to create content. And sometimes I just realize I need to slow down. When it comes to a purifying clay mask such as this, or any other type of exfoliating mask, if I have not used it before and I don't know how my skin is going to react, I typically leave it on for less time than what the packaging says. Sometimes, in this case, it said 10 to 15. I'm actually only going to leave it on for 5. But if it had said 5 to 10 minutes or 5 to 15 minutes, I would have gone with the 5 minutes just because it's the lower number. You can always aim for that 10 minutes, and at 5 minutes, if it feels tight or if it feels like you're ready to take it off, then by all means do that. You do not necessarily have to follow the packaging. It does depend on the product and what you're putting on, because you don't want to put on, let's say, an acid type product and leave it on for too long. So do be careful of that. But I have reached about the 5 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead. I can feel it tightening. You can see it has dried because the color is getting a little lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. There we have it. It is off, and it does feel very soft. It said to pat dry, but this is a dampened washcloth, and I just kind of want to make sure that there's no excess water on my skin and I didn't miss any spots. So I will let this washcloth soak and get some of that out. But next, because I purified the skin and exfoliated the skin, I want to be careful and make sure that I hydrate my skin, because that's very important. Even if you have oily skin, even with my combination skin, it's very important that you remember that it really is based on your hydration as to how your skin is reacting. So the overproduction of oil, or sebum as it is called, we just want to be careful that we don't strip our skin. And of course, clay is very detoxifying and purifying, and so we want to make sure that, you know, none of the good has been removed. I can tell that my skin is like that, you know, squeaky clean feeling. So it's not tight, but it's definitely not feeling hydrated. I could leave it, but I'm going to use this Ulta Beauty Honey Peel Off Mask. I have not used this before, but it is to help skin look brighter and more clear. It helps create a luminous complexion. The honey extract helps create a luminous complexion. Vitamin E helps to soothe and nourish, which is what I need after that purification. And olive oil helps to condition. So I already have a clean face, so I'm going to apply this with my fingers. And then it does say to let set 10 to 15 minutes or until it's completely dry, and then I'm supposed to be able to gently peel it off. So we shall see. Let me see if I can open this. There we go. It does smell a little bit like honey if you were interested. definitely got way too much, but it does kind of look like honey. So we're just gonna go with it and put this all over. I don't think you can see it, but I do wonder if you can hear it. And sometimes with masks, as I did with this one, I will sorry, I just thought that sound was cool. Sometimes I will put a mask around my lips if I think that it will help. Usually I won't with exfoliating masks, but because this is to help soothe and nourish, I thought it might help. My lips have been a little irritated from my eczema lately, and so I do want to try and get them calmed down. I'm going to leave this on for 10 minutes, and one of the things that I would typically do while waiting is to use my planner or to journal. I might read if I am in the middle of a good book. I'm actually not in the middle of reading anything right now. If you have any book recommendations, leave them down below in the comments, because I miss reading. I love reading. I just feel like I don't have as much time anymore, so I don't do it quite as often. But I would love to get back to that. I do love a good mystery. I don't necessarily love, a lot of gore, a lot of violence. So that does sometimes affect things. I feel like it's harder to read thriller novels nowadays because some of them can be quite graphic. So in this case, I am going to share with you that I got the by Samantha March 90-day planner of healthy habits. If you like a paper planner, I actually just started using it, and so I'm going to show you some of the things that are in it. Not things I've done so far, but what's in it. There are a couple of crosswords, and they all have, I think they have different, yes, they have different titles, and then the words are down here for you to find. Then at the beginning of each month, it says goals at a glance. You put your month, your personal, professional, health, financial, community, and self-care goals. So of course down here I usually put to have a self-care day. And for me, Sundays are easier because I like to leave my Sunday evenings open and available only for me or family and not for going out or doing anything, so that I can relax, decompress from the weekend, prepare for the week ahead. That is just my little thing that I like to do. And so next in the planner, you will see month at a glance. So you can put your month here, and then you can write in the day for every day. So this is not one where it's, oh, this is only good for 1 year. If you happen to fall off and, you skip a month, that's okay. Just fill in the next month that you happen to be on. So you can put the month here. This says choose to live inspired, your top goals. This month, why not? I assume this is either start, stop, continue, or try something new. To feel inspired, and then you fill this in, and then any important dates, and if there is a word of the month. She does have, I believe they're inspiration cards or something like that. It's a deck of cards and you pull a different word every day. And you could use that for this, but this may also be something that as you know, at the end of one month going into the next, you're thinking about, you know, what that month may be or mean for you. There is a full note section page next, which I love because, especially for me, for planning videos for my channel, this is a great place to kind of list out all of my ideas, even if I'm not using them that month, but it gives me an easy place to go back to check. And then you have your first day. So you can put the date here, your top goals for today. There are 3 lines. Healthy habits, if you have a to-do list for that day, and then your schedule. So if you have appointments or things that you have to be somewhere at a specific time, this is a great way to also keep track of that, but separate from your to-do list. So I really like the way that she has this set up. And so there's one of these for every day of that month. So it is a 90-day planner, so it is only good for 3 months approximately. And then at the end of the month, before you get into the new month, there is another note section, and there are your 7 healthy habits I am proud of this month. So it lists 1 through 7. So after seeing, you know, or after reflecting on the goals that you had for the month, this would be a great place to track how you did. And so, or even if there's something on there that maybe wasn't a goal, but it became something that you accomplished during that month. Maybe it was a goal from a previous month or something like that. So I think this is really great. I got this in conjunction with her gratitude journal. I believe, you know, it brought the price down $4 or $5. So it was just a little gift to myself, something to try. And so I just wanted to share that as something that when you have 10 minutes, you know, looking at your planner, working on your goals, if you have a daily journal, that's a great thing to work on also. You know, maybe read a chapter or a couple of pages in a book, depending on the author and the book. Obviously, some chapters, like in James Patterson's book, some of his chapters are 2 or 3 pages. I love that because if I only have 5 minutes before I have to walk out the door, I can read a chapter and feel accomplished. I don't like to stop reading in the middle of a chapter. I don't know why. I feel like it's harder to find where I left off, and then I'm rereading sections, which is weird because it's like, wouldn't I remember that I read this already? But apparently not. So yeah, so this is definitely starting to feel very tight. And it says that once it's completely dry and your face feels tight and toned, then you can start to peel it off. And the forehead is not dry, but I think if I start down here, I can feel it lifting a little bit. hope you could hear that. That was actually very satisfying, peeling that off. I have not used a peeling mask before, and that was, I mean, oh my gosh. So I am going to grab my mirror and double check that I didn't miss any spots. I can definitely see where it got very close to my hairline, which I was supposed to be more careful than that, but oh well. I can wash my hair later. I guess it got in my brows, which it really wasn't supposed to do that either. Let's see if I can get that out. Have you used a peeling mask before? Is it something you're familiar with? Okay, after very careful checking, it is all off, and my skin feels so soft and so smooth and definitely more hydrated than it was. But we're not going to stop with that. So I do have the Pyongyang Yule Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Patches. It comes with a little spatula to pull them out. It also has an airtight lid. And see them in there? I always feel like I do this wrong, but I think you put the large part underneath your eye and you bring the tail up. Wants to slide away. And then just kind of rub that all over a little bit. There we go. Get a little bit on the lids. So we want everything to be nice and smooth and calm. Alright, these I believe are another 10-minute product, and I will say because of the serum that's on them, sometimes when you stay sitting up or standing, they can slide down your face a little bit. I already see this one does not really want to stay up there, either that or I don't think I had it high enough. Anyway, let's try to position that. There we go. Oh, this one keeps falling. So I am gonna have to go lay down for 10 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes and I have been laying down so that these don't shift around. And then I'm just gonna pat in the serum that's left. Next, I am using the Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream. It is a moisturizer. I think this is plastic. It looks like frosted glass, but I think it's plastic. It's heavy though, so it actually, you know what? I think it is glass. Yeah, I think it is glass. So let me find my little spatula. This did come with a spatula, but I left it in my bathroom. So we will grab just a little bit of this. You do not need a lot, especially with everything else that we've done. And I like to rub it in my hands and just press. I start with my cheeks, go to my forehead, come down to my chin, my nose, kind of go back around to everywhere that needs it, and I even put it on my neck. But I like to just press in the product. When I rub my skin, it tends to make everything super red. And while the pressure of this can also make my skin red, it's not near as red as it would be if I were rubbing it in. And it dries down rather quickly. So now I'm going to use my xoxo Stress Repair Concentrate Plus. This is a mini size of it. And I am just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and rub it between my ring fingers. And then I am going to apply it underneath and around my eyes. This product is safe enough and gentle enough to use on your eyelids. Not all eye creams are made to be able to go on your actual lid. The skin there is very, very delicate. You can also use this product around the perimeter of your mouth if you would like. I'm not going to do that today because my lips, as I said, are a little sensitive. So I am going to use the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in, I believe this is mint chocolate. So I'm going to use this instead, even though it is scented. Just going to get about a pea-size amount. And it really does smell like mint chocolate chip. So if you like mint chocolate chip, this might be a go-to. I got this, I forget when it was. I think it was during the Sephora sale at the end of last year. And I saw that it was $19, I think, something like that, $20, and you got 4 of the minis, so 4 different fragrances plus a little spatula. So I thought that was a nice little touch there. And that, my friends, is it. I greatly appreciate if you watch till the end, or if you listen till the end. Maybe you were just using it for the calm and soothing sounds, and you know, maybe you will think about doing a little self-care for yourself. It doesn't have to look like this. It can look like anything. You can take, you know, even just 10, maybe 20 minutes to read a book, or to write in a journal, or to do a crossword puzzle, or, you know, sit outside in the sunlight and just, you know, something. So I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything that you give to me, which is your love and support. I couldn't do this without you. And I encourage you to like, subscribe if you have not. Leave me a comment letting me know what you do for self-care, and also let me know if there's a particular type of video that you would like to see. I can't promise anything, but I can look into it and let you know. And oh, and please share with your family and friends. You never know who may need this. So if you would like to see more, just make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Thank you so much. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time.